And then I can level up all my weapons. And then I can do crystals again. Is there no good green one? I guess this one doesn't really matter. I'll just give it magic. Probably want to go over here. Okay, now we're done. Now I can go back. Well, Darian has a bit more attack, and so does Valen. Okay, so where am I teleporting to? Here. Where's my quest anyways? Need to kill 2 more, I need to kill 1 more. Maybe I can kill 1 more real quick here. Doubt I can find a thunder worm, but should be able to find one of those mage things. What? No, the cathedral is the other way. Wow. Because I teleported this way. Ooh. Okay, this is everything I need.
Just act like decoys, guys, and up.
Increased magic resistance. Ah, that's why they're easier to kill right now.
Choke on this. Choke on this!
Wait, so I might not be able to get back to that bounty board.
Curtains up. Whoosh.
So both of them are done. And it's not gonna let me... It's not gonna let me go back, is it? Damn. So I gotta teleport backwards. That kinda sucks. Where was the next save, though?
I won't back down!
I can't believe I got into this fight. I'm just gonna flee. It's not a forced fight anymore, but... Yeah, that hitbox.
Darkness before dawn.
I don't care too much about taking fights, because there's no bounty attached to them right now. I just need to get to the save, and then teleport back. I like how it prevents you from going backwards, but you can still teleport out of here. It's just that one spot it won't let you past, but you can get past it by teleporting. Oh, that snow has a back face. Yeah, it just disappears. Oh my god, it's so far away to the next save point. At least I'm not forced into fights anymore. Except for when I can't dodge. Should be near the save point now. Yeah, there it is. Just teleport back, get my experience, and then teleport back again. Alright, one thing I want to do is mess with crystals though. Oh, I don't like this path. No other path is red though. That sucks. Where's Thunder Rift 2? Someone take it. I'm missing an ability. World opening. I'm missing an ability. Water Rift 1. Okay, let's try that. Because I feel like a boss is gonna come up, might as well try and set stuff up. Worm's Breath. Oh, that's the other one I was missing. The one she has is better, I think. Hmm. The snow is coming from nothing. Because that is not a broken window. It's just flowing through it. And what here? Doesn't look broken anyways. But you can't see because there's an insane amount of fog.
Selene, I will prepare the symbiosis.
The what?
You and your ragtag bunch of misfits should use this precious time to explore the surroundings.
A question first. What do you know about doppelgangers?
Do you mean that Oberos fellow?
I've never met such a powerful being in my life. He was even stronger than the man he stole his shape from. He was even stronger than me when he assumed mine.
Now, Celine, if all that you say is true, if this really is a doppelganger, we may have another problem in our hands. Doppelgangers are by essence duplicitous creatures, but they are also supposed to be divine messengers. In the old legends, they were sent by the gods to visit a chosen one and bequeath them with power and a mission.
He told me he came down here because I failed my own.
What can I say? If this is true, we're neck deep in Warmash, Celine. But then again, we're here to get our answers from the gods themselves. Let's not despair just yet. So, scram along with the other kids while I prepare everything.
There's a lot of paths to go. I'm itching to get my old mitts in these ancient carvings. Instead, I'm supposed to stay here using all my knowledge and resources to prepare a symbiosis for someone else.
No need to cry over this dying old man's unfulfilled wishes and ever-growing frustration.
Okay, well, he's speaking for
Just
himself.
do what you have to do.
Are you okay?
Just go check ahead. Knock yourselves out. I'll call you when I'm done here.
Why did the first line not have anything? I can't attack in here.
What now? A little comic strip? Hope it's funny.
In Harian's darkest hour, a divine envoy, a herald appointed by the few remaining divines, will descend into the world to visit the Chosen. They will wear the same face. They will speak with the same voice. The Chosen will recognize their other half, shaped as their perfect reflection. Upon their epiphany, the Chosen will understand the true nature of their mission.
What's this story about a chosen one? Is this Herald Oberos?
Wear the same face. Perfect reflection.
Oh, it seems like your Vanitas friends here are pretty much corroborating Oberos' claims. The last of the god's servants, was it?
Syl told me Oberos was dead set on finding Korra. Can we conclude that Korra is supposed to be the chosen one? Damn, this is getting bigger by the minute, and I still don't even think we're starting to see the big picture.
The prophecy doesn't end there. It starts diverging into multiple branches. Upon failure, Harian will bleed out its one too many wounds. Both the gods and mankind will wither into oblivion. Upon acceptance, the Chosen One and the Herald will become one and the world will be saved. Upon rejection, the Herald will decay into a demon and set fire to the world before destroying itself.
I feel like that's what's happening.
That seems completely rational.
What does that mean? What's going to happen?
I don't know.
So, Oberos being the god's grunt is pretty much confirmed then? You guys don't look too fresh about that.
And you seem like you don't even care.
Meh, I don't believe in gods.
Where's magic coming from then?
Dunno, can't use it anyway, and wouldn't care less if I did.
We're talking about the fate of Harian here.
Look at you guys, shaking in your boots because some guy freewheeled his chisel on a stone mural a few centuries ago.
There are too many coincidences to simply dismiss it.
Hey, I'm just saying. In any case, God's herald or whatever, it will make a fine trophy for my collection. Click, click, hallelujah, and kaboom.
Sometimes even I can't understand what you're saying.
Fallon Hildegard, sky pirate extraordinaire, dilettante, philanthropist, and god slayer. How grand does that sound?
It's a lot of titles.
And this.
It's, what? What is this?
I don't know. My heart is racing for some reason.
Where did. Have I seen this before?
Didn't we just look at a mural like this one?
I don't know why, but this is somehow painful to look at?
Huh?
You feel it too, Yosaurus?
Sadness, madness, chaos. As if the worst is yet to come.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Can you read it, Celine? Tell us what it's about?
I can't read it. It's like the characters wriggle out of my sight every time I try to grasp them.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is really pretty.
I concur. If anything, this engraving has a comforting, homely feel.
Take a snapshot, Thea. We'll probably fetch a good price for this.
Fallon!
Oh, can't even joke around here.
Maybe it's some kind of ancient magic they weaved into the carving.
We should. I think we should go and see if Alfarius has finished his preparations.
I agree.
This fairy tale has a somewhat bad ending.
No need to translate this one.
It's Oberos's tower? With fire raining upon the land.
Just like he promised you back in the scrapyard, huh?
Can you translate this, Celine?
The Venatis have built this tower in order to prevent the worst from happening. Upon betrayal, the Herald will seize the God Machine and command it to cleanse Harrion and save it from impending doom?
Definitely not good.
Only a select few will survive this ordeal. A millennium of dreams will pass for them. On their awakening, they will be free, and life on Harrion will flourish. Again.
So, the Vanitas have prepared a tower so that Oberos could destroy everyone in Harrion, save for a select few.
Oberos conducted human sacrifices to power his machine. It's just the same everywhere.
What do you mean?
That we have to stop this.
We agree on that.
A question here. As I understand it, the Vanitas built this tower to prevent the worst from happening. What if by mistake we allow the world to end because we prevent Oberos from carrying out his plans?
What could be worse than the extinction of all life on Harrion?
Of all life, except the lucky few, chosen by Oberos? I don't know. Impending doom sounds quite ominous. Maybe it's the corrosion.
Destroying everyone on Harrion to preserve a few people is not the way.
I agree. We are not going to let everyone die because some madman has decided to purify the world.
And if this all-consuming blight is the corrosion, we still have to find its cure.
No objection there.
What's this?
Answers.
Or more questions.
Can you make sense of any of this?
To some extent, I can read the writing itself, but inevitably lose the meaning behind it.
So, what do we have here?
Prophecies. Venati writings often follow diverging lines, paths. Rather than describe a unique truth, they recount all possible outcomes, as if the future was always in movement.
Why call them prophecies then? Those are more like speculations, right?
There is always a component of certainty in their foretelling. No matter how the story diverges, there is always a foundational event at its origin. A foundational event that triggers waves of possibilities. But the rest is cryptic, vague.
This thing, it looks like a...
It's the Raslin Comet, the gigantic meteor that threatened to destroy Junor 1.5 millennium ago.
It could be just some kind of fairy tale.
Oh, the meteor exists, actually. I went to Junor once, when I could still afford it. The meteor is still there, all right, in all its glorious stillness. I've seen it with my own 2 sober eyes. They even put a little mausoleum there, so that pilgrims can waste money.
Every civilization around the world reported sightings of the comet. Then the gods went dormant for several centuries. People didn't use magic again until the Cyrus era. It seems that the Venatis predicted the arrival of the meteor, and that the gods would have prevented the destruction of Harrion. It's not the only documented occurrence of godly intervention. Throughout the ages, there have been countless floods, eruptions, and earthquakes that were miraculously prevented. The gods have always protected us.
But not this time, apparently.
What do you know? Maybe I'm the miracle they sent.
Joking about this already? Let's see what else there is.
What did he do? Is that a flower? Oh, he made a flower. Oh.
The symbiosis is ready. You probably have a lot of questions, but you will have to address them to the gods themselves.
Okay.
Don't forget Celine. From now on, you're on your own.
I'll be okay.
What's going to happen?
Symbiosis. This lotus flower.
This Nulumbo nucifera.
The Nulumbo nucifera that Alfarius has grown here is naturally attuned to the cathedral's strong magical current. When I commune with it, I will enter a trance state in which our life forces will intertwine.
Now, it's been a long time since I practiced magic, but I remember that delving into the deepest magical layers is somewhat dangerous.
It is dangerous.
And incredibly painful.
Painful?
There's a limit to the amount of magic a body can withstand. I've trained myself to endure it. So, I'll get to it and start my meditation.
We will leave now, Celine.
Wait, shouldn't we just stay around in case she needs something?
No, she doesn't. Even the tiniest disturbance could have disastrous consequences. She needs total privacy.
Privacy, huh? Got it. Let's go, guys. The sooner we're done with this magical nonsense, the better. I'm getting bored of this place already.
Look at you two guys' faces. Are you worried about me?
Of course I'm worried, Celine. You're going to places where I can't help you.
Where no one can help me.
Come, Darian. All we can do is trust her.
Easy for you to say she's not your sister.
Now, of course it's easy for me to say. It's not like I'm a human being or anything who might get emotionally attached to the nicest people he's ever met in his whole sordid life or anything.
It's... you know what I mean.
Come on, Worrywart, she'll be fine. Don't make me lie now, Celine.
Oh, I know how uncomfortable you are with that. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
So if I have to fight with Celine, this might go bad. She's kinda weak. Okay, you want me to talk to people? So, what has Celine been up to all these years? In the end, everyone eventually realized that the vagrants weren't the ones propagating the corrosion. Arc-like technology became the next subject, but prejudice born out of sudden paranoia die hard. Crudism? Cyrudism? Poison immunity training. We don't want her to die at the first assassination attempt. Poison immunity training? Seriously? Why would she need that? Is it because of the Sanctorium? What the hell is happening over there? The worst thing is you can imagine, and then some. Needless to say, Celine must be ready for the trials ahead of her. The old nepotist Ashcracks have got it coming, and she needs to be in tip-top shape when it does. By the way, would you mind becoming a Templar? A Templar? Why would I? To be our bodyguard at the Sanctorium, of course. I swear, you have the attention span of a... She never said anything about that. Of course she did. She didn't want to put you under too much pressure, young man. But I'm not the gentle type, Darian, or the kind to mince my words. Your sister needs you. She needs someone she can trust. If she manages to find the cure for the corrosion, she'll be a marked woman. And she will need all the support she can get. I'm not cut out for that, Alpharius. I can see that. But if Celine needs me, then... Attaboy. We'll have fun. You'll see. We? Well, if Celine gets her sainthood as planned, I'll probably get rehabilitated at some point. So we, us three, will get to have some fun at the Sanctorium. I don't know about that. I must admit, I didn't see any of this coming. And looking at your dumbfounded expression, I guess I'm not the only one. Everything was just dangling right in front of me. The speech in Jagholm, Vaughn calling her the Mad One, Ivana's decree, even Myrna. By the gods, did Myrna know this all along? I'm such an idiot. Don't take it too hard. I'm sure Celine didn't want to bore you with Sanctorium politics. But she didn't even hide it. Everything was there all along. It's me. I didn't want to see it. Didn't want to know. And she has been carrying that burden alone. Now, lad, I haven't known her as long as you have, but I know one thing. Celine is having a grand old time. How can you possibly know that? It's blindingly obvious. Not for me. That's because you're not looking at her the way I do. What do you mean by I'm not looking at her the way you do? I mean that I What do you mean by that, of course? What did I mean by that, of course? What I meant by that was, I meant that, as her brother, you're naturally biased. You can't be objective. Say that again. Do you imagine what her life was until now? Cooped up in a convent, then a Sanctorium archivist. It's a miracle she didn't die of boredom. And you're worried about her now, that she's free to roam the countryside, searching for a cure to save the world. But you weren't when she was a prisoner to the Sanctorium. You've got a good point there. Of course I do. I know one or two things about prison, trust me. By the way, the only time I ever saw her really upset was when you were abducted, Donnie. Oh, really upset, huh? I see the picture. Oh yeah, you can be sorry. I really am your source. What's taking her so long? Hey, you were the one telling me not to worry. Haven't you realized, Arian? I'm only good at dishing out advice, not following it. I have a confession to make. Oh no, I know where this is going. Don't. I didn't think you'd have it in you, saving me from Orboros. Oh. Okay, sure, dodge a bullet there. I thought you were only in it for the money. But if that were true, you'd already been gone. Why are you still here? I'm in your sister's clutches, remember? The golden key. What's that key for? Nothing of interest to you. Valen, we might get killed fighting Orboros, so I need to know I can trust you. But if that's not enough, then I guess I won't push further. Soldiers, always worried about minor details when they should worry about the big picture. Okay, forget I asked. Once everything is said and done, I want to leave something good behind. A legacy, something. A legacy? Like money. Something like what exactly? No, it's nothing like that. Not something like that. Something with actual meaning. I'm afraid I don't get you. That's the only bone I'm going to throw you, Crazy Eyes. Take it or leave it. It's not my problem. I'll take it. What about you, by the way? If your sister wasn't involved, or that still girl you're dead set on rescuing, wouldn't you be running the other way? I can't. Not with the consort breathing down my neck. I heard you tell that commander of yours to lop off your head because you were done with the consort. You have good ears. Yes, I do. Were you serious? I was. I want nothing to do with them anymore. Are you suicidal or something? Stuff it. I still think you're crazy, by the way. So, you're in this with us. Affirmative. I wonder why you didn't run away at your first opportunity. Imagine that I did manage to escape. What then? Go back to the Vanguard? Improbable and sub-efficient. Go to Tir Kalem? So your congeners dismantle me for study? Even less so. Do you think the Arclights would take me back if they could? I don't know. They would not. I am compromised. If they did not bother to salvage me in the last decade, they will not bother to salvage me now. I am a hostage of circumstances, more than a prisoner. At least now that you have accepted me into your group, I can gather enough data about this world to survive. I realize that I am completely dependent on you. Besides, you are also depending on me to operate the ancient machinery in Orboros' lair. I admit I didn't think through that far. Your sibling has, without a doubt. Do you think of yourself as our prisoner? I think of myself as the captain's property. And you're comfortable with that. I am an AI. Being owned is my natural condition. Like a comfort zone, is that what you're trying to say? Don't you crave freedom? Though I understand it is the most desirable condition for a human, the concept of freedom remains alien to me. How so? Freedom for humans is the ability to act freely within their own physical and intellectual limitations. Humans do not realize that their own limitations impair all their actions and decisions, and they continue to make uninformed choices, mistakes. The right to make mistakes is what makes you human. It is in your nature. Your idea of free will allow you to disregard the most sensible course of action in favor of a gut feeling. Don't you agree? In case you haven't noticed, Thea, thinking is not my area. Wrong, you are quite capable, just like your sister. But unlike her, you fear where your ideas might lead you. That's why I tried to isolate and manipulate you back in the Vanguard. What was what you said back then? That I was the most vulnerable of the group? You are, and I would advise you to get some help. Now, aren't you a funny guy? So I am not gonna have Celine. That means I have to use her as a tank or something. I don't know. Is it normal for the ritual to take so long? Well, as long as you don't hear any screams of pain, she should be okay. Screams of pain? But what is this ritual exactly? Hey, if anyone can commune with the gods at a snap of a finger, everyone would be doing it. It's hard, yes, but your sister is ready. She has been training for this for years. If she's in danger because of this ritual, then... Wait, I think I heard something. Oh,
Another one of those golems.
Oberos is trying to disrupt the ritual!
The hell with this ritual! We have a situation here! I say we grab Celine and bring her here!
No! Don't even think about it. A breach of concentration could be fatal. We must stand our ground until she finishes the ritual.
Then it's up to us.
Warming up.
Gun loaded.
Let's go!
May I sit this one out? Just this once?
Okay, so you can reach. Last time I fought this thing, I had this super cannon with me, reactor. It did 6,000 damage to him. So this thing's got at least 15,000 HP, I'm gonna guess. This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Take this!
You should probably get out of that.
Take this!
Oh, I don't have dodging strike.
There!
Body cannot withstand more punishment.
Ha! I see. I guess it wasn't a good idea to stand on top of all of that. I thought I'd take heavy damage, not one-shot damage.
No.
Okay. So those are traps. And they will kill you. Good to know. Kind of didn't expect it to just kill me. I wasn't sure if those were like still active or something, but Good thing there's a skip cutscene button. Okay, so...
Applying long-term strategy.
Everyone can just move out of there, I guess. Except for Darian. Darian can get a good few hits in.
Ta! Yeah! Here! There!
Probably one more hit and then start moving it. Nah, start moving it. Never mind, you could have gotten like 4 more hits in.
Attacking!
Ah!
Okay. Oh, the weak to wind.
Ah!
Oh, I did not want to do that.
Ah! Yeah!
Huh. Oh, okay.
There!
What am I supposed to do? Just kill everything?
Ta!
Okay, now what?
Whoosh!
That didn't work. I don't know what to do. Wait. Oh. Now I can move up. This thing's got 12,000 HP. Well, not that much left. $2,000.
Whoosh!
And dead. Wasn't that hard? Has she become a god?
A strange twist of fate that we should be enemies, cherished child. For we wish for nothing but the same outcome. The survival of the gods.
I know what you are.
But by abandoning yourself to this vile ritual, devised by your heathen master, you have become an accomplice in the same crime that you detest.
Lies!
Just look at yourself. Don't you wonder where this incredible power is coming from? Magic is the soul of the gods themselves. Without any regard for the divine, you filled yourself to the brim.
Lies! I didn't take it! They gave me this power.
You pillaged their life force. And for what? To raise arms against me? Their last servant? You are the perfect avatar for the Sanctorium. In your rebellion, you have become their most potent pawn.
Lies upon lies!
You'll soon discover how right I am. But don't worry. You still have a chance to redeem yourself for your crimes and vanity. Stand by my side. And bring me the dead body of your dear brother.
No! I will never betray my family, nor will I betray the gods!
If you seek the reason that the gods changed their mind and have sent me to accomplish their mission instead, look no further. Your blind refusal to sacrifice anything or commit to anything, while you constantly compromise your integrity.
What do you know about my sacrifices? How would you know what I have endured? You know nothing, and you will return to nothing! I swear it! Oberus!
You flatter yourself again, thinking you're a threat to me, child. I can read you like an open book, and your weakness is now in my hands. You have no power over the fate of Harian.
I'll destroy him! I will destroy him! And the Sanctorium while I'm at it!
Are you
Don't touch me!
Yes, don't touch her. She's still in a state of shock. Leave her a few moments and she'll...
Celine? Celine!
What was that?
The aspect of Krator. A name given to severe cases of magical delirium. Celine got a bit careless and went on a binge of magical energy. As a result, she jeopardized her sanity as well as her ability to use magic.
Don't worry, Master. I was in control the whole time. It just took some time to get used to.
Are you okay now?
I am. Sorry for worrying you guys.
So, did you hear your voices? Hear the gods?
Yes, I think so. A faint whisper, coming from far away.
And what did they tell you?
They told me I was on the right path.
Did they tell you anything else? About Oberos, about the cure, about anything?
No.
So much for getting answers.
Well, this little hike didn't bring us anything we wanted, but seeing the kind of power he can harness now, I wouldn't say it was completely useless, was it?
I must not waste it. It was bequeathed to me so that I can face Oberos on equal terms.
And I was hoping you'd have enough to make the rest of our quest a breeze. My life is full of disappointments.
He said that your weakness is now in his hands.
God's Herald or not, if he did what I think he did, then he's dead.
Yes.
He has mom or something.
There are people in this tower! Civilians! Children who need our help! The help of the consort! Each and every one of us have vowed to protect the innocent. Whatever foulness is taking place here, it ends now!
Okay. Oh, there's a quest here. Can I go back inside? I can, but is there a reason to? The flower's gone. I think. No, the flower's still there.